What's up, guys? Back with another video on Need for Speed Payback, bringing you some more gameplay. Today we're going to be doing another video like we did in the last video, pretty much showing off my cars. Last week, a couple days ago, I uploaded a video showing off all the drift cars that I have. Now we're going to be doing all the race cars that I have, and as you can see, we have quite a few, not a lot, but we have I think we have more than the drifting cars. I think I have like a couple more than I have in racing than I do with drifting cars. But yeah, we're gonna be showing off the race cars. We got the BMW GT 3S, I don't know, M4. One of the cool looking cars. And we're gonna be pretty much, this is gonna be our main stage here. So we can get these races done and over with pretty quick, see if we can get through all the cars and see which ones you guys like to see drive, whatever, such and stuff. Woo! But yeah, I originally was gonna have this car as a runner car, but one of my subscribers, I can't remember his name, one of my subscribers told me he wanted to see it in as a race car. And first time I got it, just to do this achievement for the PlayStation, I bought it as a drift car to drift with it, because that was one of the challenges, and it did really good. Like, it wasn't even all the way upgraded. I can't recall, but I don't think it was all the way upgraded how I usually have all my cars, and it was drifting really good. And it handles so good too, and it's a pretty quick car, as you can see. I mean, obviously it's no like fucking Lamborghini or fucking Pagani or something like that, but like it's pretty high up there. Like, I'm pretty sure I got some decent like perks, and obviously all the cards that I have on all my cars are outlaw. But overall, like, this thing has the potential to be a fucking supercar killer, man, let me tell you. Here we go. We're already lapping, faggots. 1, 2. Last one. Can we do it? I don't think we can do it. Yeah, we are. Oh! And Dunzo. There you go. I don't know why I have purple nitrous. It's like a dark gut metallic kind of gunmetal gray color. I have a bunch of cars like this, but this one, it just fit it for some reason. I might end up trying to make some more different colors, because I have a lot of the same colors. But I'm a really basic kind of guy when it comes to colors. Like, I don't like details or decals or anything, or any designs. I just like a plain simple color on a car, just to make it look good. But yeah, this is the race we're gonna be doing. This is pretty much a circuit race, hyperspace circuit, and we're just gonna be doing this on every other car. Alright, next one. We got the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution IX. I don't know what the IX is. That 5? I think it's 5. No, actually, no, I don't think that's 5. Wait. Actually, no. I think that's either 4. I think that's 4. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's 4. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I recently bought this car. I bought it before. I bought it as an off-road car, but it slid around too much. Then I bought it as a runner car, and then I bought it as a race car, and I kind of just kept it as is now. So, I don't know. I might change it. Maybe. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah. Here we go. This is my first time actually driving it, like, seriously. Because, like, I've driven it around. Well, actually, no, I don't think I have. I don't even know how much this is upgraded. I know this is leveled up all the way, I think. Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's got, like, a couple good parts in it, here and there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing's like really high upgraded, because as you can see, the nitrous, it's like a full depth color. Like, you see that? So I'm pretty sure this thing's got a couple little things. But yeah, I like this car. I don't hate it. I just hate how there's like not a lot of customization for the car. Like, I feel like there's less parts than there was in Need for Speed 2015 for this car. But overall, like, I still like the look of the car. It's more of like a, it's more like a Subaru, like WRX or STI, not the Impreza, not the hatchback, like the four door, like I don't know how would you call those, like the regular looking cars, you know, like not the hatchbacks. Like, I feel like this is kind of like a competitor against the Subaru, you know, in a way. Like, it's always been like, that's how I always seen them. Like, everyone's got their little like thing going on, like Mustang versus Camaro or Challenger versus Charger or whatever. I don't know, but overall, like, this car has like such an aggressive look towards it, and also like it's able to go 399, and obviously it's pretty quick, and I think it has the potential to be a fucking
Another win.
destroyer of supercars. I'm tempted to like also make it a drift car, because I knew in the last game 2015 the Evo was a really good drift car, so might try that in the near future and see what goes down. Yep, it looks like I have some pretty good parts on it. Probably not the best parts. I'm pretty sure there's more potential hidden in there. Obviously, there's always more hidden potential until it goes maxed out, but that's really hard to do in this game. It's really hard to do, let me tell you. Ooh, ice cream van. Alrighty, next car we have. Ooh, pretty sure you guys never knew I had this car until I showed you guys it in a video back then. This is a long ass thing. Lamborghini Murcielago LP670-4 SV. So I'm assuming this is like one of the newer ones, because a lot of the new Lamborghinis are coming out and they're being called SVs at the end of it, which is kind of funny. I don't know why they call them SVs. I'm pretty sure there's some different. But Lamborghini Murcielago, it's a good car. Don't get me wrong. I love all Lamborghinis. Not so much the new ones coming out, but like the old school ones. And the Murcielago and the Aventador, I love them. Absolutely love them. But like the new ones, they're kind of iffy. They're too flashy for me. Like, it's too much car for me, honestly. But overall, this car is pretty good. The Liberty Walk body kit, I love it. Absolutely love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I just wish the back fenders were like a bit like wider, because it seems like they just added another layer of sheet metal to the rear fender, which is kind of weird looking, but oh well. But we try to make it look cool. We got Liberty Walk fenders on the front and the rear. We have the Liberty Walk back bumper. It doesn't allow for a diffuser because the back bumper is almost like a diffuser as well. We got the front bumper. I think it's Liberty Walk too. We got a makeshift Need for Speed wing, and we got some cool looking dual exhaust coming out the back right there. We got some like Vossen rims on it, and I made it into a gray color because when you buy it from the dealer, it comes in a gray, but it's like a light gray, so I just decided to make it a little darker. And then for the rims, I had them blue, and then instead of making them just like a bright blue, I decided to make it look like a dark navy looking color. And lo and behold, this is what came out. So overall, it was a pretty good customization build. So I bought it and then I sold it because I wasn't too sure if I wanted to keep it or not. But eventually I'm just like, it's a Lamborghini, it's a Liberty Walk, it looks cool, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it. So I bought it and then sold it and then bought it again and then just kept it ever since. But overall, pretty fun car to drive, looks good. It's another good car to have, you know. Like, you can buy all of them and keep them, because like there's no point in selling them because there's not a lot of cars in this game. So later on in due time, you'll eventually see them, and then you could just change them for something new, try to make them look a little bit different. But overall, like, it's a pretty good looking car. It's very, very aggressive. Lamborghini always has a knack for making good looking cars, so you might as well just keep it, honestly. Alright, on to the next car. I believe it's, actually, I don't know what it is, actually. Oh, Mercedes AMG GT. This car was not that great in the 2015 one, but in this game, it speaks out a lot more. Why? I think you know why. Those fenders. The fenders just make it look so much better. Look at it, dude. Oh, it looks so good. And then the wing just fucking completes it. And it just sounds like a fucking tank, dude. Oh, and the hood. The hood just like sets it and makes it like so race car-y. But yeah, it completely surprised me when I bought this car. Like usually when I'm looking at cars, like I don't really look for like YouTube videos on. I only look for it on some cars. I have actually looked for YouTube videos to see if there was any good customization. But like on some cars I haven't, and not only that, but like I haven't been able to find any good videos on them. Because a lot of them, they just kind of just skip through the parts and you can't really get a good look at them. So sometimes I just buy, now that I have like a lot of money, I just buy cars and I just kind of scroll through the parts just to see them before before actually buying them and putting stuff on. I like to kind of get a look at, like, see how the stuff looks and then start making a video on it and customizing it and then uploading it just to see if it's up to my liking, because we all have different tastes, you know. We all customize different cars in a different way. We all want to see things in a different way. Like for me, like every time I see a YouTuber, like for instance Black Panther, he likes to have like mixed matchy stuff. He doesn't like to have everything like so like bland or boring, I guess, in a way. Like with the 350Z, he put like the Rocket Bunny fenders in the rear and then did some like stupid shit to the front. Like he didn't match it. Like for me, I would want it to match. Everything has to be flush, you know. So I don't know. We all have different tastes, so it's up to like the people if they just like the videos or not, honestly. But overall, this car, like, I love I wide body everything. Everything has to be wide body. If it's wide body, I'll love it regardless, you know. I'll love it regardless.
That's how it's done.
Yes, sir. But yeah, most of these cars are pretty quick. Obviously, they're not fucking Regera League, but overall, like, most of these, I'll let you guys know when we start getting into the level 299s. I don't have a lot of 299 race cars. Most of them are just level 399 supercars. So, yeah. So, hopefully this goes by a little quick. It's probably not going to, because the last video was like 40 minutes long. But this is racing. We're doing like, shit. And if I fuck up like that, obviously we're not going to get anywhere. But we're going to be doing a lot of racing. It's like, there's more cars, and we're going to have to do 3 laps around this thing. Obviously, it might not take that too long, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, on to the next car. I'm believing it's the Porsche 918 Spider. Yeah, it is. Alrighty. We all know this car. It's one of my favorite cars, mainly because it's so fucking wide. Like, just look at this thing, dude. Look at this thing. Ah, it's so beautiful. And the wing just sets it all, dude. Oh my god, if I see a Porsche like this in real life, dude, oh my god, dude, I can die happy. I don't care. But yeah, I bought this car. I saw AR12 Gaming, like, with it, and I saw him start to customize it, dude. And when I saw the fenders, and then I saw the wing, dude, I was like, I gotta have the car. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm not gonna have this car. But yeah. But I remember when I started racing with this car, I attempted to, like, make it into, like, my grip car. And I haven't touched it in a while, so like it's still kind of just sits here. It's really high upgraded. It's pretty fucking quick too, to be honest. But I haven't touched it ever since. I haven't touched it in a while. I've just been kind of drifting and then just kind of like upgrading some other cars that I want to do some other videos for. So I don't know. I'm kind of like all over the place right now with what I want to do with some of the cars. But yeah. But if you guys could just leave some comments and let me know what you guys want to see, like give me some ideas or something, or just type of car in that you guys want to see me drive around with and stuff, or just see like a different kind of build or something, just let me know in the comments and I'll just drop it in there and try and make a good video out of it. Try and waste some of your time. But yeah. Oh, if you guys are wondering what kind of boost I have on this car, I think it's Cayenne. This is Cayenne Nitrous. But yeah, the Nitrous is almost all the way upgraded, so that's why it looks so cool like that. Yeah. Some Cayenne stuff. Alrighty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. And boom.
Another win.
Yes, sir. Every time. We're not gonna lose one. We're not gonna lose one race, man. Guaranteed. Oh, what a surprise. It's funny though, cause like back then I had like this car had all Next Tech speed cards or part cards or whatever you want to call them. Because I was dead set on trying to make it like my grip car, but eventually I started swapping everything to Outlaw, and I'm pretty sure I can make it into like a grippy car. I just have to have the drive to try and make it do it, you know. Oh yeah, next car we got the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport, the new fancy looking one. Ooh, it looks fancy and nice. I love these. Every time I see one on the street, dude, I'm just like, ooh, fancy. I just wish I had some bolt-on fenders. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of fenders right there, but it's still, they have to be wider. Come on, for my liking, they have to be wider. But yeah, I have this as a race car. I originally was gonna have it as a drag car, but it didn't really speak to me as a drag car, so I just eventually ended up making it into a race car. So yeah, I don't really use it that much, so it kind of just sits in the garage. Mainly it's just like that showcase garage car. I don't know, I just keep it in there and I just kind of show it off from time to time, but I don't really use it a lot. But overall, like I mainly keep it just because it looks cool as shit. So but yeah, I just have like minor customizations, like I think the minor stuff to it. Like I get some side skirts, got some side splitters, got some diffusers. I changed the exhaust tips. You could put wings on this. I think there's like a wing that like sticks up, like sits really freaking high. And honestly, I think I should put it on because race car and downforce and stuff. But for some reason, there's just like the little duck lip just suits it like perfectly fine. Like it's the little things that make a car look so good sometimes. Like especially these taillights. These taillights look so fucking cool, dude. Honestly. But yeah, when I was little, I absolutely loved Corvettes, dude. Ever since I was little, I was just like, oh, I want a Corvette, dude. They look so fucking cool. And looks like Corvette's doing it again, especially with this car. When they came out with this car, dude, I was just like, no, that looks so cool. But yeah, it's like it's like a sports car, a sports car muscle car. This is what this car is, dude. It's like both in one. It's crazy. But yeah, there's the Corvette. Obviously, we have the other Corvette, the Corvette Z06 as a drift car. You guys remember seeing that one. Gonna go to the right here, and lo and behold, we have nothing. But yeah, level 399 car, pretty cool. Nice little addition to the family. Hopefully, they start adding some good cars in the game in the next update. You know, instead of adding stupid cars. But whatever. Alright, next car. We have the Nissan Fairlady 240ZG. Fuck knows what the G stands for. But anyways, this is one of the derelict builds. The ones that you have to find and build, and then you can make it into any build you want and make it into a super build. Obviously, I have this one as a... I originally had this car as a race car. When I first started doing the story. I don't know if you guys remember. I'm pretty sure you don't. But I had it as a race car, and then I sold it, and then I tried to have it as a drift car because it was like very nimble. And I also had it actually no, I had it as a race car. I sold it. I had it for a drift car for a little while. Actually no, I had it for a race car. I had it for a runner build for the longest time, and then I realized this is a tiny ass car, dude. This is gonna get destroyed by those fucking rhinos. And then eventually I had it for a drift car, and it just, for some reason, it just wouldn't want to, it didn't want to slide around. So it's just like, you know, I'm gonna just have it sit as a race car. And it just kind of sat as a race car for the longest time. That's the thing I mainly think. Like, race car, the derelict builds have a specific thing. The race car you want to have is the 240Z. The drift car you want to have is the Mustang. The drag car you want to have is the Beetle. The off-road you want to have is the Chevrolet Bel Air. And the runner build you want to have the Chevrolet C10 pickup truck. That's what you want to have as your super builds for each runner, or each specific class. Each derelict build has its own set class that it's really, really good at. And I think I'm pretty sure I've found it on all of them. But yeah. But that's what I think mainly. But overall, this car is pretty cool. I love how they added the Pandem Rocket Bunny kit for it. Well, it is Rocket Bunny, but it's Pandem. It's a Pandem body kit, and it's just got like the wide bolt-on fenders and stuff like that. It just looks so much better than the Liberty Walk, where it's just like tiny little fucking fenders like that are just carbon fiber. I don't know, it just looks so much better. Don't get me wrong, one of the Liberty Walk is okay, but it kind of changes the back bumper and everything. It just looked really funky. But like with the Pandem, it just looks so much better. So yeah, I love Rocket Bunny and Pandem. They're like one of the best companies ever made. Liberty Walk is like second, because it mainly just kind of focuses on the high-end cars. I like Rocket Bunny because it's got a little something for everything, you know? You know? But yeah, there's the car. Look at it. It just looks so clean, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, next car. Next car, I can't remember what Sorry, I'm yawning. Oh, the Pagani! The Pagani Huayra. Huayra BC. You know what BC stands for? Black Cotton. No, I'm just kidding. Huayra BC. I was really surprised when they added this car. I thought it was going to be like Ferrari. But it does have a bit of customization. We got like some front bumpers. We got like a bunch of like wings and lips and stuff like that. Little knickknacks here and there. We got like 1 or 2 rear bumpers. I don't think we have any diffusers. But we got some side skirt action too. I think we could change the front bumper. We could add vents to the rear. We got some changes to the front fender, and we can add some vents to the rear fenders and stuff like that. We can tint the lights and stuff like that. Obviously, we got a couple of hood customizations. So overall, I was very surprised when this car had like all this customization. These are one of the cars that I actually looked up before I bought it, because it's the most expensive car. It's close to $1 million. I don't have it at $1 million. I think I have the deluxe edition, so it comes out to like 900,000 something, somewhere on there. And this just like surprised the hell out of me. And it's like on par. It's like very, very close to speed with the Regera, but like it's not as fast. I think the top speed on this thing is like 241, as with the Regera you get like, I think the fastest I've ever gone was like 266. So yeah, big difference. But overall, this car is just, it looks so cool. And when I got it, like there's a lot of carbon on it, so when you paint it a different color, the carbon and the black lines just like really stand out like really hard. So you're just kind of like, oh, I just took someone out. So I just decided to make it black to make everything all even. And then when the update came out, I think is when we got the free roaming, they added this like blue and white stripe at the top. And I don't know why they did that, but it kind of ruined the whole aesthetic of it being murdered out black and carboned out. But like eventually, when the second update for part 2 of the update, where the all drive stuff, when you customize the when you customize the front hood and change the rear bonnet and stuff like that, it gets rid of the white stripe except for the roof. And the roof, we can't do anything about it because there's no customization. So, oh well. But yeah, also this car is all the way upgraded too. So yeah, that's a neat little thing about this car. I'm surprised I managed to get it all the way upgraded. I was just kind of sitting on it, and eventually I ended up getting all the parts for it. So it was pretty cool. But moving on. Ooh, one of my favorite cars to own, dude. This is my dream, my supercar dream car. This is the car that I want. I don't like the SV version of it or the Roadster. I fucking hate it. The 2015, I think is it. Yeah, the 2015 or 13, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 15 that I like, or the 13. Somewhere between those ranges. The Lamborghini Aventador Coupe. Oh, it is, even without the body kit, dude. Like, with the body kit, Liberty Walk body kit and the wing. Oh, it is like the best looking car in the fucking world, dude. Just look how good it looks. It is like beauty at its finest. This is like literally one of the best cars in the world, dude. Oh, it's so good. It's not all the way upgraded. I think I'm missing 2 cards that are missing 1 perk to make them all maxed out. I think I'm just missing 1 actually to make it all the way maxed out. The top speed on this is on par with the Pagani. I think it goes top speed at 240 or 241, I'm assuming, somewhere around there. But like, oh dude, this car, it sounds so good too. And I've noticed that I don't see a lot of these cars, honestly. Aventadors, I don't see a lot of them. It's mainly just like Huracans. You see the SVs and stuff like that. It's mainly just Huracans, Gallardos. Like, you don't really see a lot of these Aventadors, honestly, which is kind of like weird. And now that new ones are coming out for Lamborghini, obviously we're not going to be seeing these a lot, but obviously there's some of them are out there. You just got to find them. But honestly, I think this is like the best Lamborghini has ever made. The Aventador. Oh, dude, it is like such a good looking car. Especially when I saw the Liberty Walk body kit for it, dude, I was just like, oh my god, it is even a bigger dream now. Because like, not only that, like the car, obviously when I first came out, it was pretty fucking pricey. But like now, like we're in 2018, the car came out like in 2013, I think, and I can't even remember when this car came out. It was 2012 or maybe 2013, one of those 2 years. And when I first saw this car, I saw it on Top Gear. Oh man, I fell in love with it. And then I found out that Liberty Walk have made a body kit for this thing. And oh my god, it is everything I want in a car, dude. It is so cool. It is like the coolest car. You can, if you're in this car, dude, you're gonna get so much hate. Guys are gonna want to pee you. Girls are gonna want to frick you. So, yeah. Pretty intense car. Pretty cool car. One of my favorite cars. I like to drive it around sometimes too, just because it's a Lamborghini. It's not the fastest car in the game. It should be, but you know, oh well. It's whatever. But yeah, moving on. Obviously, yep, 3 perks right there. I'm missing some stuff. Obviously, my brakes is a little low, but stock on this car, like brakes are perfectly fine. Acceleration is all the way up. Nitrous is all the way up too. As you can see, if I put this card on, it's gonna get rid of acceleration and nitrous. So I have a lot of stuff up there. That's pretty leveled up, you know, on this car. But oh, this car, just look at it, and the rims I chose for it. This is how I would want this car to look. And I can get all this stuff in real life too, which is so cool about this game, you know. Like obviously there's some flaws in this game, major flaws that were created that should have just been left alone, but what are you gonna do? We can't do nothing, you know. EA kind of controls everything so far. Oh fuck, what am I doing? See, I love this car so much, I want to drive it again. Alright, let's choose another car. Alright, I think the next car is gonna be the Regera. Yep, Regera. I don't know what is up with the order that my garage sets the cars in. Like, you would think that the Regera would be the front man, because my Regera is all the way upgraded. I'm telling you that right now. It's all the way upgraded, so you'd think it'd be the first one in line for the garage when you go to storage. But it's not, so it just kind of confuses me. And this is the only car I have that has rainbow nitrous. I did have it on the Lamborghini, and I had it on the Pagani, but eventually I just kind of got rid of it and just put red nitrous on it. I'm trying to open a bunch of shipments and try and get like black tire smoke so I can put it on the Aventador on the Lamborghini Huracan. I'm trying to put it on the Aventador, try to put it on the GTR R33 Premium, and I'm trying to put it on the, what else am I trying to put it on? The Aventador, the GTR, and I think the Ford Raptor and the Mazda RX-7. I'm trying to get black smoke on all of it. If I can manage to get more black smokes though, I would put it on every car, honestly. But yeah, there we go. Alrighty. But yeah, this is my fastest car up to date. I have a pretty good set time on this track with this car. Oh my, I uploaded a video like not that long ago. Obviously I'm not going to be setting any world records right now because I'm not taking this very seriously, but if I ever do, I'll probably set another record. Ooh, 141.
Another win.
Not bad, but better than all the other cars that I've been racing with. But so far so good. We're doing pretty good. 18 jump and nitrous. This is the only car that will not give you any lower parts, which is kind of weird. But it is the most OP'd car in the game. And we're getting a bunch of shipments. Oh, why am I so tired? We're getting a bunch of shipments. Alright, next car. We're gonna have, ooh, the Aston Martin Vulcan. I don't know why I have this car. I got it. There is like absolutely no customization for this car whatsoever. I mean, there's wings, but like none of them fit the car. So the stock winning is probably the best way to go. You can change the rear bumper and front bumper. I think you can like add some vents to the rear fenders and front fenders, but that's pretty much about it. I think I just got it because it's just like, it just sounds cool, and it's like, it just speaks like race car, especially the way it sounds like a F1 car. So yeah, it's fucking weird how it's an Aston Martin. Like, you think Aston Martin, you think of like luxury cars. That's what I think about Aston Martin. Aston Martin's always been like, to me it speaks like luxury. Then Aston Martin comes out with the Vulcan, I'm just like, what is this fucking car out of hell, dude? I saw a video earlier too, like a couple days back, where they made one Aston Martin Vulcan like street legal. Like, why would you even want to take this on the road, man? That's insane. But yeah, I bought this car, I customized it a bit. I tried to make it a drift car. It did not work, man. Because like, you can buy this car, since it's rear wheel drive, you can buy it as a drift car. And I tried to make it a drift car, and it just wouldn't work. Ah, sorry. My mother scared me. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. My mom just fucking barged in and scared the crap out of me. That's why you heard me screaming. Ah, but I love her. I love my mom. Alright. Leave a comment saying you love your mom. Give the mothers some love. But yeah, this car, I don't really drive it a lot. I just kind of keep it in there because, I don't know, I try to keep all the cool cars that speak to me. so I can just keep them in the garage. Like, the cars I don't have are like, I think the Porsche Cayman, the Porsche 911 Spider or something like that, the Porsche GT3. I have a bunch of other cars that I don't have. I mean, the reason why I have like the Chevrolet Bel Air and the C10 pickup truck is because they're derelict builds, and you can build them up really high, and they have a specific class setup that they're really, really good at. So, yeah. Ooh, acceleration, speed or acceleration. We have a lot. We have a lot of acceleration, so we're just gonna keep the speed and trade that in. Now, if it had both, that would be really good, but it doesn't. So we're just gonna get rid of it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, the Porsche 911 Sierra something numbers, letters, stashes. Porsche. Obviously, we got the RWB body kit. Looks pretty dope. Level 399. Obviously, we have the other Porsche 9. We have another Porsche. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it as my drift car. This is gonna be one of my race cars right here. And I made this one a race car because this is one of the this is the Porsche that can go 399. As for the other Porsche, it can only go 299, which makes no sense. But we made this a race car, so because it's a lot faster than the other Porsche, mainly because of the difference in level and tier. So I just made it into a race car. I had it for a while, and then I sold it, and then I bought it again, and then just try to make it. I think I just put the complete body kit for it, even the wing too. For the other Porsche, I have the body kit on it, the fenders, the front bumper, the rear bumper, and I didn't put the trunk on it. I just put a wing on it, and I think it looks pretty cool. So I just kept it like that. And as for this Porsche, I just kept the whole body kit on it. But overall, this car seems pretty fucking fast. Like, I don't drive this car a lot, mainly. I did drive it a lot in the last game, but I just kind of like just pushed it to the side, because the most cars I use the most in this game are like the Lamborghini Huracan, the Lamborghini Aventador. I use the 350Z. I use the RX-7. I use the Barracuda. I use the Regera. I use the Chevrolet Bel Air. I use the what else do I use? The Beetle. I use the. I mean, that's pretty much almost. I try to use my most OP'd cars for everything. Like, sometimes I use some other cars just to like drive around and stuff like that and fuck around. Especially online, I just try and use other cars, just pretty much trying to show off and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really use a lot of cars. Like, I have a lot of cars, but I don't use all of them. Like, we can all say that we don't use all of our cars. Let's be honest here. But yeah. Alright, moving on. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 more. We can get through this. Where am I? Alright. The Acura NSX. My first level 399 car and first ever build. Well, not first ever build, but like my first OP'd car that I got. I got this car and I've never sold it since. I absolutely love this car. This is like the typical douchebag white boy rich parents car right here. You know, like, just look at it. It just speaks like fuckboy. But like, absolutely love it. It's like it almost looks like a Lamborghini in a way, because like it's got like the wide-bodied fenders. It's got the cool front bumper. The back bumper looks absolutely amazing. It's got the mounted wing. It just speaks to me, honestly. It's just such a good looking car, honestly. Like, I would want to have this in real life. Like, sometimes, see, like, Need for Speed can make a good, cool looking car, but sometimes they give us like the DB5 and the Land Rover and stuff like that. Like, sometimes they just piss me off. Sometimes they just make me smile, you know. But oh well. Hopefully the next update is something good, you know. Hopefully we get some Hopefully we get two good cars that we want. Hopefully Toyota comes into its senses and makes us and comes into Need for Speed Payback and gives us the Supra. You know, that'd be great. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe in the next game. Here we go. Woo. But yeah, this car's pretty fast. It is a level 399 car. I wish every car should be a level 399 car. I thought in this game they were gonna have every car like be able to go to like crazy like horsepower and like to the point where you can make like any car match like a Lamborghini Huracan or a fucking Aventador or something like that, you know. But sadly that is not the case. They even like dropped down some cars too. Like the R33, you can't make it into a level 399, which is kind of stupid because it's their cover to the game. So it just makes absolutely no sense. And you would think that like some other cars would have a capacity to be level 399, but like that's so dumb too, because like some of the Volvos can go 399 all because they weren't finished with the cars and they put them late in the game, so they thought they could make up for them not being in the game to make them level 399. So obviously they have the ability to make the cars a level 399, so at this point they should just make all of them a level 399. But like even if they do that, we just like kind of like they just kind of just wasted our time by like making us think that we cannot level up these cars all the way, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Alright, next car, the Aston Martin DB11. This Aston Martin I like. The one that they added, the DB5, I don't know why they added it. It's like so stupid. But this car, oh man, the fenders. When I found out this car had these fenders, oh my god, I was so mad at myself for not finding this car sooner. And yes, the wing is new. I did have that clear duck lip thing, but I decided to put a wing on it. And this wing is the only wing I've ever used. Oh, this wing is like... this car has this wing, and it's the only wing I've ever used, because it looks kind of funky the way it comes out and shit like that. But like overall, I just put it on and I actually like it, so I just threw it on. But yeah, this car is so cool. Like this car like speaks luxury and it looks cool at the same time. So I don't know, I like it. That's level 399. It's not all the way upgraded, obviously. Like most the cars I'm going to be driving right now, all of them are not going to be all the way upgraded, but they're all pretty good cars, honestly. And they mainly the cars I have that I'm going to be showing you are like the coolest cars that I think are the coolest and have like the most and the best customization for what they are, you know. Woo! Jump and nitrous and turn and drift and turn and kind of drift, I guess. And nitrous. You know, it's funny. When I was first, when I started grinding this game out, like mainly grinding this right here to upgrade all my race cars and stuff like that, and also what's it called? To get a lot of money and a lot of part tokens. I was looking at this track, like it was daytime like this, and I was just looking and I was like, look at all this construction. And then I tried to set like high records with the Regera to get a good finishing time, and I noticed that my Regera would just bounce a lot on the track and stuff like that. Obviously this place isn't meant for like racing, but like if you look at it, it's an actual like NASCAR racetrack almost in a way, and it's just under construction. And I feel like this whole game, what I'm getting at is I feel like this game was just like never finished when they released it. I feel like they just gave us an unfinished game, considering like some of the cars were missing. Yes, they pretty much they've given us an unfinished game. That's pretty much what they've done, which is kind of annoying too. Alrighty, here we go. let's see. Next car, we have the McLaren P1. See, this is what I don't get. Like, this car, and it's like set all the way at the end, which makes no sense to me. Like, why? Why you do this? Why? But yes, look at this car. It just looks so cool. It looks a bit boxy, honestly. I wish it was a little bit more wider, because it looks a bit like, it just looks kind of long. Like, it doesn't look wide. It looks like long but like skinny, you know? Like, and the diffuser, like, it looks really aggressive too, but it just makes it look tall and skinny. Like, it has no like wide width or anything like that. But it has a big wing. I mean, look at the wing. It's like miles past the fenders. It's crazy. But it looks cool. The people call this guy, I believe the nickname for this car is the Widowmaker. Because when people buy it, they lose all their money and they lose all their loved ones because they just love this car. I don't know where I'm going with that. But I love the wing for this car. It looks cool. It's very sleek. A lot of lines. Looks cool. Also, I love the exhaust for this car too. The exhaust look really cool. Woo. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one of the McLarens, the P1. I decided to make this one a race car. We also have another one, the McLaren 570. That was in the last game and the only McLaren in the game. And then they added this one. When I saw that they added this one, I was hoping that they would have like wide fenders for it, but they didn't, so I was just like, ah, oh well. But overall, pretty cool car. Pretty cool car. Whoa. Whoa. And boom. Yeah, we did. Again, all the way upgraded, level 399. Got some good parts on there too. Alrighty, base shipment. Cool. Getting a lot of shipments. We're gonna be doing some shipment openings. Hopefully, we get some black tire smoke. Alrighty, all the way to the end. And alright, we are in the 299 race cars now. And this is the first one for some reason, the Volkswagen GT Golf GTI, the one, not the new sporty one, the old one. I had the old one, but I sold it because just wasn't speaking to me. It has good customization though. I don't know if I might get it again or not, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But yes, reason why I have this car, because it has Rocket Bunny. I mean, look at it. It looks so cool. I did have this car as a off-road car, and I was looking at it, and then I saw like the fenders on it and stuff like that, and I was just like, it's just the fenders. You're not supposed to have these fenders for this car if you're gonna be off-roading it, you know. So I was just like, I might as well make it a race car or something like that, something different instead of making it another drift car. Because eventually I started thinking to myself, I was like, I have a lot of drift cars, so I might as well start mixing and matching them a bit. But yeah.
Gotta keep it up.
You gotta keep it up, Tyler. Oh. Yeah. Also, I think this car is also a front-wheel drive car too, so you can't even make it a drift car. At least I don't think so. I don't think you can. But it's a neat little car. It's pretty cool, I like to think. Not the fastest, but it gets the job done. It's pretty much one of those cars you would like to pretty much race around with your friends or something like that, if you're just using level 299 cars. Alrighty. Oh! This car struggles to turn, let me tell you. No seat. I think this is the last lap too. Yeah, it is. Here we go. Looks like we're not going to be lapping anyone. Oh. Boom. Got 2 minutes and 12 seconds compared to like the 1 minute and 40 or 50 seconds we've been setting. Obviously, but this is a 299 car, so obviously we're going to be in 2 minute range. Alrighty, gonna trade that in and move on to the next one. Boom. Alright, next car. I think it's the infamous Skyline. I don't really use this car a lot. If it was it was able to go 399, I would be using it a lot more than I would be. But at this point, I just keep it just because it's a Skyline. I don't use it at all, honestly, which is kind of upsetting and sad. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with 299 car? I pretty much customized it like I had in the last game, except it's not black, it's blue. I just kept the base side blue because I wanted to have a variety of colors in the game. Here we go. Oh shit, off-road. What's also cool about this car is that it's a 4-wheel drive car. So if you had this car as like a drag car, I don't think it pops wheelies. It's because it's an all-wheel drive car, so it just kind of sits. It's stuck to the ground, so it doesn't pop wheelies at all. Same goes for like the GTR Premium, the R35. Also, it's four-wheel drive, so it just kind of sticks to the ground. I have mine as a drift car, mainly because like I always wanted to have it as a drift car. It's kind of hard to drift it, but you can get it around. Let's see. But yeah, it kind of upsets me how this Skyline is not level 399. Like, they did this car so dirty. Like, they did it so dirty. It's such an iconic car. Like, I feel like if the Toyota Supra was in the game, they would make it a 299 just to fuck with us, dude. Oh, that would be so upsetting. But yeah, I feel like if they do put in Toyota cars in the game, I feel like they would make it a level 399, the Supra. But like, honestly, I feel like this tier thing, it was just such a letdown for everyone. They should have just kept the customization how they had it in the first game. But knowing EA, the game got really popular, so they decided to try and come up with some ideas to make transactions in the game. And yep, lo and behold, is this the last lap? Yes, it is. All right, we're not gonna be under 2 minutes, but we are gonna be pretty good. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Not bad, not bad for a 299. I'm gonna go to the left here. Gearbox speed and acceleration, so that card is absolutely useless. Alright, I think we're on the second to last car now, I think. Oh yes, we are. Alright, I also have a Nissan 350Z as my race car, mainly because I love the 350Z, so I wanted to, I don't know, I guess I'll use it. We'll do this one first then. Alright, next we have the Skyline, Nissan Skyline R33. The deuce, not the 4, not the 3, the deuce. And obviously there's a kit to make it look like an R34, but what's the point in that? Why don't you just keep it as a R32? But I figured out that there is a Pandem body kit for it, Rocket Bunny Pandem body kit for it, and I really hope they add it for this car. If they do, dude, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose it if they do add it to this car. That'd be so cool. But yeah, since the R34, I made it blue to keep it in touch with its original color. I decided to make this, because this car originally it's like gray or something and it looks kind of bland. So I was just like, ooh, I should make it red. Make it like the opposite of the R34. But yeah, I wanted to have this car as a race car. I mean a drift car, but I can't, which makes no sense. So I was just like, oh, okay then, I guess, whatever. Oh. This car is kind of like all over the place with its like parts and stuff. Like I think I had like the brakes like really high on this thing or something, like I don't know. Like I pretty much bought it, I customized it, I put like all the parts as outlaw. I just tried to not have any jump perks, and then I just kind of left it there. So it kind of just sits there. Mainly because I keep it only because it's a Skyline Nissan, so you know, you gotta keep them. Gotta catch them all. Here we go. Last lap. Oh, are we gonna lap someone? Oh, we might lap someone. Oh, he got away. You know, it's funny as hell. We just beat the time that the fucking R34 set. That's sad. Oh well. I try to have like Americana brand on every single one of my cars just because the car was red and I thought it would be the best one, but it's not. Alright, well that's pretty much all the race cars.